Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Recently Rachel. Today I'm showing you how I jazzed up a crochet hook that I had. These are the tools and the supplies that I used, but use whatever calls to you. This is an older one that I made. I'm just showing you an example. This is the one that I made so that I knew that I wouldn't light my house on fire. And now I am going to work on this 6mm hook. So I'm sizing up the clay, trying to figure out how much I need. Ooh, she makes a quick choice. Um, and yeah, I use that amount. Couldn't tell you how much it is. Just use what feels right to you. Roll it out into a tube. I say, yeah, that looks like enough clay. And then I just keep mixing it. And at this point, I decide it's time to add a little bit of pink. Now, this hook is not for me. I have a couple hooks already. But I have a friend who does not know how to crochet that I want to crochet. So I thought if I make her a hook, perhaps she will finally give it a whirl. So I make this light pink color. I am trying to make it like that My Melody character. I'll put its little face up here. She loves that little thing. So I'm trying to do the colors that resemble that. She's my goth bestie, so I didn't think an all black hook would be very cute. But as this progresses, you'll see that I do try to balance it out and make it very much her style. So here I'm kind of pinching the clay that I have rolled out with a glass vase. I am nothing if not innovative. And yeah, I just size up the amount and then I'm rolling it out, making it even. You can see that it has a little bit of, I don't know, unevenness. And I'm rolling it some more. This time I'm rolling it with the actual hook part off the counter so that I can get a more even roll. And now I'm making a little ball because I'm going to add it onto the bottom. And why am I adding it onto the bottom, you might ask? Oh, that's right, because I want to put beads on it later. So I needed a little bit of extra clay at the bottom of the hook. Wow, it's so exciting. Pressing it down. The nice thing about polymer clay versus like ceramic clay is you don't have to slip or score anything. You just stick it on and it sticks because it's polymer. And you'll see me do that motion a lot. It's me testing out if I feel like it's a good like hook. Like the weight and stuff is right. And the way it feels in my hand. Because I would hate to give her something that I wouldn't use. So you see me do that several times. And now I'm just adding a little bit of flair here. I rolled out this skinny little snake tube, and I'm adding it as a little bit of decor. Ooh, it's so fancy. It's so nice. I was shocked at how even of a job I did twirling this all the way to the bottom. Actually, I was shocked by this whole project, if I'm going to be really honest with you. And now I'm using a chopstick that I stole from a restaurant in Korea to smooth out my clay. I didn't intentionally steal this, just for the record. I took it from the hotel restaurant, and then I forgot that I had them in my room, and I just assumed that the cleaning staff would take them at some point during the week, and they never did. And then it was the last day, and I was like, oh no, what do I do with this? Put it in my suitcase? Anywho. I'm smoothing this out with a chopstick. Wow. She is shiny and beautiful. Now I'm turning on the oven. 275 for 30 minutes for this particular brand of clay, which is Sculpey if I didn't say that. And now I'm trimming one of those little, I don't know what they're called. It's a jewelry thing. It's got the little eye on one end and then it's a stick. And I'm going to jam that into the bottom of my hook. I definitely did not cut it short enough this first time, so I do off camera cut it shorter again right after this moment when you see that it's sticking out. I pull her out and I clip her again. My jewelry like little cutters are the worst. They're so small. Do you see them? They're the blue handled things. I hate them. I need to buy some real adult ones, but I don't use them enough to feel like I want to purchase that. Anywho, here she is. She has a little thing in the bottom now. Aw, so perfect. And now, oh, another shot. Okay, my bad. And now, while I wait for the oven to preheat, I am going to make my little beaded things that hang off the bottom. So I'm doing pink, shocker, and I'm doing black, not a shocker, as well. Wait, what? Anyway, whatever. This is a long voiceover. Okay, so these are the colors. I'm debating white versus like iridescent clear. Ooh, that's the choice I go with. Put my beads away. And then I decide to retrieve a bowl because I want to make this easier on myself. So I'm pouring them in. It's really exciting times. And then I brought 3 of those little sticks out. They have a flat base on the end, so you can just put little beads on them. And that's what I do. Wow. Ooh, a pattern. You go, girl. Okay, and now you're not going to be able to see this, so I should honestly not even bother explaining it. But for each of the little sticks, I make my own closure at the top to be able to put a jump ring through it. Sorry, this is a really bad tutorial. You don't have to do this jewelry portion. You could just do the clay part, which is very self-explanatory. My mom taught me how to do jewelry things like years ago, and this is like the main thing that I retained is how to close off a little. Oh, so you flip it, yeah, you bend it down, and then you flip the pliers up, and then you bend it backwards. Just watch a video. Just watch a different tutorial. I can't explain it. It's not worth it. Oh, freeze frame. I forgot I put that in there. Okay, so this is where it's looking scary and bad. I twist the little things around, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm using those horrible jewelry cutters, wire cutters. That's the word, wire cutter. And now I'm using a nail file to sand them just to make sure they're not sharp. Oh my gosh, is it done? Maybe. It's looking good. Nothing's exploded or turned brown. Mwah, love you. All right, I'm taking it out of the oven. Nice. I bake my polymer clay stuff on a upside down cake pan. And now I'm painting it black. Not the whole thing, just the handle part. Yeah, this is going to be a really long clip of me just painting, I think. But yeah, I fill the whole thing in. And oh, I cut it. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm just using acrylic paint. I Googled it and it said you could paint with acrylic on polymer. So I said, okay. And then I hair dried it because I'm impatient and it's like 10 o'clock at night at this point when I'm filming. And I'm trying to give this to my friend tomorrow, which would be today when I'm voiceovering. Doing a voiceover. Okay, whatever. I dry it. And then I go in with Sculpey Glaze. Ooh, it's satin. Because I did black acrylic, I had to be careful about how I was doing this. So I did a layer on just the black, and then I dried it, and then I used a different brush to do it on the pink. The satin glaze on the pink. And now I'm putting my beads on the jump ring, because we're almost done. Thank goodness. Thanks for sitting through the voiceover with me. You're so brave. Sorry this is out of frame. I'm not a professional, guys. Y'all. Anyway, this will be good for the big reveal. Wow! Oh, isn't she so cute? I personally am very proud. This turned out better than I expected. Again, it's my melody, that one creature inspired. It's not perfect, but it works. And it's cute. And my friend liked it. And that's all that matters. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.